Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Who knows what day it is anymore, guys. Honestly, the winter just drags. Anyway, so today we are working on this kind of sort of different style building. I don't really know what to call it. It's technically an apartment, so I guess we're going to call it an apartment. We do have 4 apartments. We have 3 smaller ones which are on the left, which I am doing the roofing for now, and then we have one big 3-story apartment on the right. So it's kind of like mix and match, but I thought it looked really pretty. I really like this building. It's not like anything I've done ever or in a very long time. It's very modern style. I don't usually do modern, but I really wanted to do something a little bit different, and it inspired me. Having the exterior buildings around, I was like, well, you know, we'll do something similar to the ones behind. So we've got some glass balconies as well, which is very stylish. I love how this turned out. I wasn't really sure what I was doing when I first started, but I was like, you know, we'll roll with it and see what happens. And I really like it. So yeah, like I said, we've got 4 different apartments, so we're going to be decorating all 4 of them and see what we get to. It was a really exciting build to make, and I'll definitely be doing more modern builds. I think when I think of modern, it's kind of like I overthink about it, whereas this one I think just looks like really attractive and very like classical. Not classical because that wouldn't be modern, but just very like straightforward, simple colours, but they work really nicely together, and that's what I need to focus on more, I think. But yeah, so now we're just adding in some details to the exterior to make it feel a bit more 3D, I suppose, 2D, whatever. 3D, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, guys. You know what I mean, more texturized. Anyway, so now we're just adding in some greenery. I did want to add some shrubs, but I didn't want it to be like overpowering it, so I decided to go with this. It is a very loud bike. I decided to go with this styled shrub, so you could click it as you went along, so it wasn't very like bulky. I didn't add too many because I thought it was a bit too overpowering, so it is what it is. And yeah, I did end up changing the tile on the flooring in the end. It just kind of clashed with the wood a little bit, but I do really love this tile. This tile is from Jungle Adventure, if you're wondering, and it works gorgeously in kitchens, so it's my go-to for kitchens, but maybe not outside for this particular building. I think whenever you add plants to the outside, it kind of makes it come alive, in my opinion. Like, it can look really good, and then you add a plant and you're like, yeah, much better. So yeah, I really love how it turned out. I think it's a really gorgeous build. I really hope you guys are enjoying my builds of recent. I have a lot more coming out. I've been building off camera a lot late at night, so I will be uploading tomorrow again. I've got a very like gross motel to upload for you guys tomorrow, so that'll be fun. I've never made a motel before, so that was certainly interesting to make, and it's really exciting having like a whole different like genre, maybe genre is the wrong word, but a whole nother like option to build in, you know, like we've never been able to make apartments or townhouses actually be functional, so it's really exciting to have like a whole new perspective on what we can make. Obviously I love making houses and that'll still probably always be my number one, but it's really exciting to be able to make apartments and townhouses and just have a completely different styled look, I think. And you guys know I love making my massive builds, so having the ability to make something as massive as this and it still be classed as like a living space is great, because I kind of feel like community buildings are always like bigger than residentials, obviously, but then I don't really like making community lots because you guys don't really like them as much, and I love making content that you guys enjoy, because then we can like bond over it and be like, oh yeah, I love this too, or I dislike this part, or you know what I mean. Whereas community lots, I kind of feel like hit or miss even, not and, or. People either love them or they're like, eh, or rather watch a family home, and I completely get it, I'm the same. I much rather watch family buildings than community lots. Why, I'm not really sure, I just really like family homes. But I have been trying to push the boat out a little bit. We're doing a modern apartment, check me out. You know, doing something a bit out of my comfort zone, so I think it's really important that you guys do step out of your comfort zones as well. I know I say that all the time, but I was definitely a bit apprehensive when making this, and I did just like, didn't have a plan, I didn't follow any reference image. I just kind of went with it, and it turned out really nice. Sometimes when you don't follow a reference image, it's kind of a bit like, I should have. But other times you're like, wow, that actually looks really nice. So fortunately, today it turned out nicely, which is always good. Sometimes I'm like, do I do that? Do I just, hope for the best and just roll with it? Or do I follow an image? But sometimes I think it's really nice just to have fun and just go for it. It won't always turn out how you expected, but sometimes it turns out better, and it's worth that risk in my opinion. So yeah, I really love that I used the outside chairs for their little like bar area, the stools. I think they're really pretty. I've never used them at the inside before, I'm not really sure why, but I just think it was a nice touch, and it definitely added to their like Scandinavian sort of styled room. I just thought it was really pretty. So now we're just working on the bathroom. This particular apartment is the 3-story apartment. It only has 2 bedrooms though, and the middle floor is just the office area. I kind of thought it was nice to have like a working floor. Maybe they're like quite rich, quite well off, and they've got like, the middle floor is kind of like their work zone, maybe they're self-employed. I kind of thought maybe she was some like animator. I was watching a film, I don't know what it was called, otherwise I'll tell you guys, but I was watching a film not yesterday, the day before, and it was about a girl who didn't know whether she was pregnant when she was younger. Not that she didn't know, but she was scared that she was. And then it was like, what would have happened if her life turned out this way or the other way? And like, obviously she turns out fine either way. But in one of the worlds, I think both of the worlds actually, in both of her lives, she's an animator, and I just thought it was really cool. I'd love to know how to do animation. I'd never have the guts to actually go into it, but it'd be really cool. I think it'd be a really cool skill to know. So that's why I was doing this room. I just watched that at the time and I was like, okay, we'll make her an animator. Obviously it's not technically possible in game, but I thought maybe she could be a gamer and an artist and kind of like maybe a digital artist and just a bit of everything. So I really like how it turned out. It was a really unique room. I don't usually build rooms like this. I just thought it was really pretty. And then I did give them like a second lounge area. So I thought maybe when she's looking for ideas, she'd come and like sit here and just kind of like brainstorm and have her like mood boards, and I don't know, I just really like this space. And then she's got like a balcony area that leads out on it to this like solar panelled greenery area. I don't know, just kind of like a roof garden but without plants. Just roof grass really. But yeah, I think it looks really pretty. So after this we do move on to the upstairs of this building. I think this is gorgeous. I really love how this whole apartment turned out. I just really like it. All of my bathrooms as usual look the same, so there's not much to say about the bathroom, but it's white, it's simple, it's clean, it's fine, that's all you need. But it is for 2 adults and a teenage daughter or child daughter. I can't remember whether I added a nightlight or not. It might be for a teen. Anyway, I really love this duvet. I kind of thought maybe their daughter's into like cottage core, you know, like very like teen vibe. I did end up putting a nightlight in this. Maybe it is for a child. Maybe she's like in the transition between a child and a teen, when she's just about to be a teen. It was kind of like the vibe. I love this bedding, but I thought it was very like contrasting to the rest of the house, where it's like very modern, like, you know, simple, stylistic, and like her room was just very pink, very like kiddie vibe, very like cozy and just really cute. So yeah, I really like it. And I added these little lanterns, which I thought was really cool. It was very fitting to the new world of Tomarang. I just thought it was really sweet. I haven't actually been into Tomarang yet, which is crazy. But because I'm just a builder, usually, not just a builder, skies are great, but you know, I'm not really much of a game player, then I haven't really explored the town at all yet, so we'll definitely need to do that. I need to start on my Let's Play. Like I said to you guys the other day, I have got all the characters ready, everyone's prepped, everything is set to go. I just need to actually film it and play it, so I need to get around to doing that. But the problem is that I have to do it when I'm on my own, when I've got no sound around me, so that I can just have like a silent voiceover. That's why I don't post on the weekends, because I am with my fiance, and obviously I could if I really needed to, but it's also nice just to have some like time away from the internet, you know. The internet world can be very, very toxic, and it proves so nearly every day. Not so much on YouTube. I don't really get that much drama on YouTube or Instagram really, but Facebook and Twitter, I don't even dive into Twitter anymore. It's just a whirlwind of a nightmare. But yeah, Facebook is just a delightful little place. There's so many nasty people in the world, people who will call you like the worst things ever, and they've like never spoken to you before. It baffles me. I mean, everyone can be a bit savage, but like there's mean, and then there's like just absolutely foul mean. I don't really get bothered by it personally, as in I'm not like offended by what someone says. It upsets me that humans are like this as a whole, you know, not like a specific comment, just the fact that somebody could be so nasty. That part bothers me, because if they can be like it to me and I don't get bothered by it, they can be like it to someone who's actually gonna get upset by it, and that really bothers me, because I try and make my my like environment in life, or just in my community world, just as like positive as possible. Obviously you're gonna get the few that dislike you, and that's just normal, that's just life, but you know, people who are purposefully just being nasty, it's just, yeah, it's a lot. But you know, there's also really good people, and you've got to focus on that, but it definitely does get a bit tiring sometimes when it's constantly. But anyway, this apartment is the bottom apartment of the 3 that we've built on the left side of the lot. I did include a crib, cot, whatever you like to call it, but I did have to put it in the wall slightly, because last time I did a townhouse, I didn't put it in the wall at all, and it wasn't working, so that was really frustrating because I had play tested it. Other than that, so I learned my lesson, and I did put it slightly in the wall, which it should still be functional. I haven't play tested it yet, so it isn't uploaded yet, but it will be later today, all being well, because it is complete, so I don't see why I shouldn't. But if I remember to, I'll probably be in build mode, and then like at like 4 in the morning go, oh goodness, I forgot to upload it, so we'll see, but hopefully I'll remember and won't be too silly. But this apartment is for 2 parents and an infant, little girl or boy, doesn't really matter, it's gender neutral room, and they've only got a little like green crib, bless them, so it could be whatever you want it to be. And yeah, so now we're just moving on to the second apartment. I really love how I designed these apartments. I think this is very like me, you know, like in real life, this is definitely what I would have. Wood and white and just simple and just clean sort of vibe. Definitely my sort of thing, so that's why I really like it. I do like doing builds sometimes that are like the polar opposite of like my personality, but I also love making them when they're exactly what I'd love to live in, because it's exciting to build something that you'd actually like to live in real life. So yeah, it's kind of a bit of everything, but I really love the style of these apartments. It's definitely more me. It's kind of like a Scandinavian sort of vibe. I kind of feel like sometimes it's like a modern feels very daunting to me, but then when I actually think about it, it's just what I actually enjoy. I just overthink. Who doesn't, eh? But yeah, so this apartment is just for 2 adults. There's no kids in this apartment, so I thought it was nice to have a bit of a contrast. We've got the one downstairs is for a couple and a baby or infant. The middle one is just for a couple, could be teens, young adults, elders, whatever you like. They don't have any kids, but I thought maybe you could obviously have one if you wanted to, but there is only 1 bedroom, so it's kind of difficult, unless you've got a baby, so you know, but you still could add one if you really wanted to. And then upstairs is for a couple and a teenage girl, so it's quite a nice combination of little families. I decided to add some more technical stuff. I was looking for the iPad for quite a while, or whatever they call it, a tablet, but I couldn't find it, and I wasn't in the mood to look for it anymore, so we just moved on to a lamp. But all is well. I really like how this apartment turned out. I think it's really pretty. I really like the whole style. I know I keep saying it, but I just really love the style. All my bathrooms look the same. It's kind of embarrassing. I need to like revamp my bathroom styles. It's just, I don't know, I just haven't yet. So anyway, I am going to end the voiceover here for today, guys. I think it's nice to have like 1 room or like 1 apartment or whatever you're doing that is without a voiceover, because you can just relax and not listen to me ramble on for a while. So, you know, I hope you enjoyed the last apartment. So I will be back tomorrow, all being well, as long as I sleep, because I haven't been sleeping all night lately. Don't ask, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm basically nocturnal. So yeah, I will see, but hopefully I'll come out with my motel tomorrow because I have finished it and it's really gross, so it'll be fun to show you guys. It's not really gross, it's really pretty on the outside and then really deceiving on the inside. It's got all mould and everything, which I think is really fun. But yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow with another fun little video for you. I am going to edit it a bit more tonight so it's properly finished for you guys, and yeah, so don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. I hope you all have the best day. I shall see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.
Done so many things that let you down, but I hope that you give me one more chance to make you mine. What if I said I'm sorry? 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 What if I make a scene? Wouldn't that make you mine again? You're all I ever need. Didn't I make you laugh? Didn't I make you smile? Didn't I make you feel like you were happy for a while? What if I said I'm sorry? What if I make a scene? Wouldn't that make you mine again? You're all I ever need. Didn't I make you laugh? Didn't I make you smile? Didn't I make you feel like you were happy for a while?
Looking back at me, I don't know what happened. Guess we weren't meant to be. I know we had problems, I thought we could fix them, but we got tired. There's nothing left to do but to say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you, and it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you. I'll get over you. Back when I met you, we were like fireworks. Thought nothing could break us, but oh how we got burned. Look at us now, we scream, we fight, and no one knows the reason. We're both getting out of line. Now say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we